just got a really serious question to ask you. If you could be any number octopus tentacle, which number would you be? From 1 to 8.
I would be the 6th one.
Okay, why's
Because
that?
6 rhymes with dicks,
Oh, interesting.
and I like dicks.
Oh no, okay, thank you. We've got all we have. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, Rohan here from 10X. I'm generally the one behind the camera in Jimmy's sesh, but Jimmy was feeling a little bit exhausted today from exam preparation, and we decided to film Rohan's sesh instead. I feel it. Today I decided to change things up from my normal schedule of a bit of bodybuilding, starting to get into a little bit of powerlifting, but instead I decided to do an old circuit training thing, which has a lot of cardio components to it. I did this program which was written for me when I was training for Spartan race back a few months ago. So I thought I'd give it a shot, work up a sweat, and yeah, this is my session. Today I did a cardio session which consisted of treadmill sprints with kettlebell exercises, grip strength exercises, body weight exercises, and weighted exercises. So essentially it started off with a 500mm treadmill run, just flat and fast but not too fast so I didn't wear myself out. And then after the first 500-meter run, it was 10 jump chin-ups, which make it easier of course, followed by 15 goblet squats. So that is holding the kettlebell out in front of you, activating your core nice and tight. Followed then by what are called single arm cable rotation rows. So essentially on the cable machine, getting that nice twist, activating your core and your back. After that, we went straight back to the treadmill again and did a 500-meter hill run. So I put the treadmill at an incline of 10.5 to start with and set it to 11.5 Ks. That really tires you out. It's right in the middle of the session. After you've already done a treadmill sprint and 3 exercises, this one gets you going. After the treadmill run, straight back to the weights with some walking lunges. So I had a 25 kilo barbell on my back, 10 lunges each leg, 20 in total. Pop the weight down straight away into your kettlebell alternate rows. So essentially one row, put the kettlebell down, roll the other arm, down, up, down, until you get 15 on each side, or 10 on each side. Yeah, 10 on each side. And as soon as finished with the kettlebells, straight into box jumps. So I did 15 box jumps. I think it was a 60 centimeter box jump. I normally would go a little bit higher with my box jumps, but at this gym today, they didn't have anything I could stack on, so I just did the highest I could find. After you finish that, straight back to the treadmill again for a final 500-meter sprint. Obviously, you want to finish off as strong as possible, so I set the treadmill to 15 kilometers an hour and sprinted off nice and strong to finish up. After that, had a little rest, then had to go into it all over again for round 2. Okay, so I took roughly a 7-minute rest, which was enough for me to get my breath back, and then straight back into the same thing all over again. So back on the treadmill, 500-meter run, then again to the jump chins, the goblet squats, the alternate cable rows, and then the hill run again. That hill run really got me. I couldn't quite finish off the 500 meters. I didn't stop though. I never stopped in my runs. If anything, I slowed down the speed, which is what I did here. So I slowed it down from 11.5 again down to 10. And then I finished off on 10. That killed me, completely out of breath. Didn't want to stop though, went straight back to the lunges. Did my 10 lunges each side with the 25 kilos on. Once I finished the second set of lunges, straight back into the kettlebell alternate rows. Again, getting my back burning, nice heavy little weight, 500-meter run again. So after that, I was gone, man. You can see the sweat on my face in the video. After that, I was messed, man. I was completely out of breath. I was on the ground, getting my breath back. That's good.
Who's your inspiration?
Alright, so I started doing a little bit of gym stuff back in 2011. So that was when I was in year 9. And Ziz was my inspiration, as typical and cliche as that sound. You know, back in year 8 and 9, Ziz was the most popular guy, you know, in our age group and for our age group. And he's the one which got me into the fitness lifestyle. Unfortunately, the poor bugger died. And so that's why I started training originally. As well as that, my dad, he goes to the gym quite a lot. He's always been into fitness. He's got me into fitness. He started me up in the gym. And He's 54 years old and still outruns me, outlifts me, out-everything's me. So he's still my inspiration as well. So Dad and Ziz, those two together.
What does a 10x lifestyle mean to you?
10x lifestyle to me means basically taking what the world perceives to be as average to the next level. So the world sees average as this level here, right? 10x wants to take this average all the way up to here. We want the whole world to improve their lifestyle. So what is excellent right now becomes average for everyone. So the bar is constantly raising. What we aim to achieve with the 10x lifestyle is showing the world that you can be better than average.
What are your goals?
What are my goals? My goals are constantly changing. I've always got a new goal every single week, which probably is not a good thing, but as in it's always a good thing to have goals, but you got to stay consistent to your goals. At the moment, since Jimmy's organising a powerlifting comp for the 10x crew, that's my new goal. I want to try and get into a bit of powerlifting. You know, heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, heavy bench press, and see how I can go from there. I've never done that type of training before, so it's a good change. Previously, my goals were just to build muscle mass, get more fit cardiovascularly, and I even had some body weight and calisthenic related goals. You know, I wanted to be able to do a handstand, walk on my hands, do a human flag, a bit of breakdancing, muscle ups, things like that. But for now, the main focus is a bit of powerlifting, just until February when the comp is, and we'll see how we go from there. Alright, thank you guys. Please like, subscribe, and peace.
I feel it.